beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ellie, and bienvenidos to my YouTube channel. So today I'm coming at you with my May TBR. So this month I am trying to read 11 books since school is over. I actually have a little bit more time to read. I'm super excited about having more time to read. Reading is one of my favorite hobbies ever, besides listening to music and things. Speaking of music, this is totally random and not dealing with my TBR, but if you guys are into music, more specifically, if you guys are into K-pop music, I will be going to the GOT7 concert in Houston, and I will be going to the Monsta X concert in Dallas, and the 101 concert in Dallas. So summer is officially here. All the concerts are happening, and I will be at those three. So if you guys see me there, don't hesitate and stop and say hi. I would love to get to see you there if you guys are there and hang out and just enjoy the music while we're there. Just wanted to throw that out there. If you guys are going, I will be there. So let's get on to my May TBR. I have 11 books here to show you. Some of them, I'm pretty sure you already know what they're about. Like I said in my haul, if you haven't seen it, it's up here somewhere. I am very late to the game when it comes to very popular books. I was very into reading one genre and one genre only. Now that I'm actually expanding, I'm trying to catch up. If I'm being honest with y'all, I just want to see what the hype is about. You should always take that with a grain of salt because it's always subjective. Everybody likes different things, blah, 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 blah. We're on the same page here now. Let's go ahead and get started before this video gets to be like 300 minutes long. First book on my TBR is The Girl Before by J.P. Delaney. So this is an adult psychological thriller. This is following a woman who needs a fresh start and goes to a house where apparently there was a girl before her. Get it? You get it? She's going through things that the girl before her did, and she's trying to find out like what happened to this girl. That's all I know. So thriller, mystery, suspense, and horror books, I try not to know too much because you take away from the experience when you know too much. All I know is that she's in the house where another woman occupied it, and they're going through similar things, and she's just trying to find out like what happened to the other girl before her. The puns, I can't help it. This book is basically a big old pun, which I appreciate. So next up, I have Hex by Thomas Hobbit. This is basically about a town that is cursed by the Black Rock Witch. She haunts this town and can go to inside of homes in and out at will, and she can stand next to children's beds for an unlimited amount of time until however she wants. This town basically tries to protect itself with surveillance. But of course you have those teenagers who are like, oh, I know better. I know what to do to save this town. So they of course break the rules and havoc ensues. This sounds extremely creepy. This is probably not the time to be reading creepy books. I don't have a specific season where I just read thrillers and horrors. I read them throughout the entire year. I am super excited about this. I have heard really good things about this book. I can't wait to get creeped out. Next up is The Accident Season by Moira Fowley Doyle. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. In this book, we have our main character and her family who are cursed somehow. Every October, she and her family start to begin to get into accidents, hurt themselves for some strange reason. It can be as light as just getting cuts and bruises to actual death. They've basically just dealt with it. They figured, well, this is our life now. It isn't until her stepbrother starts asking questions on why they're cursed this way that things start to get crazy. I was really intrigued by the fact that this is a curse that they have where they're the only ones who end up physically getting hurt for some reason, that it can go from anywhere from a cut or scrape to actual death. I'm excited to read this. Next one is one that's making its rounds on BookTube, and it's super popular right now, and that is To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo. And this is basically a dark retelling of The Little Mermaid, except it's not a mermaid, it's a siren. So the difference is a siren, they lure men into the sea and they kill them. They're the darker, mature version of a mermaid. This siren is the princess. So she kills one of her own people, and then the mother sends her off with the humans, takes away her tail, takes away her voice, and is given a certain mission that she has to take the life of the prince. The prince actually wants to kill her. So I am excited to read this because it's a standalone. This is a YA, by the way. Actually, most of the rest of the books are YAs. Next up is another one that y'all probably know, Scythe by Neil Shusterman. It is a utopian society where death no longer occurs. So there's no disease, there's no sickness, there's no death. So there's people who go to train to become scythes, which are basically Grim Reapers. They are the ones that go kill people to make sure that the population doesn't get out of control and overpopulated. We follow two main characters and their journey on becoming scythes, and this is the first book in the Scythe series. I have Thunderhead. It's in a haul that you haven't seen yet. Excuse me, son. You are being extremely rude right now. Sorry if you see like the blinds and stuff. I am filming by a window, if you couldn't tell. So we're just gonna have to deal with my zebra-ness right now. I was not really a big fan of dystopian, utopian type of books, but I hear nothing but good things about it. So again, I want to see what the hype is about. Next two are by the same author, Bad Girls with Perfect Faces, Suicide Notes from Beautiful Girls by Lynn Weingarten. So Bad Girls with Perfect Faces is about our main character who is trying to protect her best friend who got back together with his cheating ex. So she goes online and become someone else to lure Ivy away. So basically she's catfishing Ivy. So she's catfishing the best friend's cheating ex-girlfriend to try and protect her friend from the cheating ex. Apparently that can go very wrong, and you got me at catfishing. I hate catfishing, by the way. The whole phenomenon, I can't stand it. I hate it. I completely hate it. A good teen drama-filled book is exactly what I need in the month of May. So I'm excited to read that. Both of these books are thrillers. This one follows a group of friends who one night something happens, something goes completely awry, and one of their friends ends up dead. Basic storyline for a YA thriller. So this seems like a short read. Next up, I'm going to be doing a buddy read with my best friend. One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. This is about a group of people who go into detention and someone dies. So then after that, it's trying to find out who did it. Another basic YA thriller storyline. It reminds me of kind of like a Demented Breakfast Club. I'm excited to read it. In that same type of train, we have People Like Us by Dana Mel. This is about a girl who goes to a private school. Somehow they find a body in the lake near the school, and they're trying to find out what happened to this girl, and they apparently start to bully her, and we'll see what happens. That's all I know about this book. Looks like I have a lot of thrillers in my TBR this month, so I guess this is like my May thriller TBR. In the same category, I have Stags by M.A. Bennett. This one was a total cover buy. I love the fact that it has the bullseye mark right there. This follows our main character who goes to, I guess, another private school, which the initials for it is Stags. There is a group of people called the Medievals, which are like the popular kids in this academy, and they bully our main character, who's a female, and soon they do like a twist and they end up inviting her to this sort of like party type thing. And then apparently things go awry. That's all I know, so I'm excited. How many times am I gonna say excited in this video? This one, again, total cover buy. We'll see if it's worth it. I'll let you know. So one of my most anticipated reads, because I love horror books, is Brother by Anya Alborn, following a serial killer family in like a really rural place, like in the woods. The craziest thing happens that our main character ends up finding a female who he is interested in, and then after that, well, what are you gonna do with a serial killer family, right? I am super, super, super excited to read this. So if you guys have read this, please no spoilers, but let me know what you thought. Did you like it? Were you creeped out? Was this a really good read? I'm so excited about this one. That was my May thriller TBR. Tell me what you think of some of these books if you've read them. Let me know what you thought. Leave your comments down below and let me know which one of these was your favorite. So thank you guys so much for taking the time out to hang out with me today. So sorry about the lighting and the fact that I look like a freaking zebra right now with all the stripes going across my face. I'm trying to figure out lighting so that way it's not as harsh because I usually film at night with my ring light. If you guys have any tips for me on that, please leave them down below. Anything helps. That was my 11 book TBR for May. And I am so excited to start my reading month. Again, thank you guys so much for taking the time out to hang out with me today. And if you guys have any comments, please leave them down below. If you like this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell notification to let you know when I do upload. And I will see you guys in my next video. And until then, I hope that you guys are healthy and happy. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.